it's Marlo Higgins, your Chief Inspirational Officer, and I am here to share that we are launching a new series, a podcast series on iTunes, and it's 22 Motivational Minutes with Marlo, and this is why you want to participate in it. I've had so many clients tell me that they enjoy listening to podcasts, and so this is something that we created especially for you. What we've done is we've gone out, we've looked at experts in their industries, we've looked at published authors, and what I like to just say are fascinating people that I like to work with and connect to within my network. And so the body of work that we've been doing on the backside has been really, really fun. And so now it's time to share it with you. And so I just want to give you just a flavor of the people that you'll be able to listen to once you download this podcast series. And I think you'll be enamored like I am that you get to listen to these experts. So Mr. Klopp is the founder of North Face. So back in the day, he was one of the original founders. And Hap and I had a great conversation. And the word that he used a lot was the word disruptive. Now, you don't want to miss out on that podcast and listen to what Hap has to say because it's really interesting. He talks about being fearless. He talks about kind of being a rebel and edgy. And so those are some things I know you as our listeners out there could really get inspiration from. So thinking outside of the box, he is somebody who you want to listen to. And so Hap Klopp, the founder of North Face. We also have Jim Cathcart. And Jim is a speaker and an author. And he's also a motivational expert. And the thing that I learned when Jim and I hosted our podcast call together was he adopted the mantra by Earl Nightingale many, many, many years ago, and he was actually friends with Earl Nightingale, who happens to be one of my biggest, greatest mentors in the world. And the concept, as many as you know that have been following me, is if you spend an extra hour of study or research a day in your chosen field, you'll be a national expert in 5 years or less. And so Jim and I talk about that. Jim is also awarded as one of the TEDx best download speakers that you'll ever find. And so he has some amazing motivation. He also talks about the acorn principle, where if you're planting seeds and kind of sprinkling them throughout, teaching you how to really be a strong oak in your industry. And so you don't want to miss out on what Mr. Cathcart has to say. And he also came up with a little bit of a surprise for me that day. I didn't know, but I'm just going to kind of tease you with that because you have to listen in to see what he does on that podcast call with us. Another fascinating call that I had was with Ali Meng, and she is a successful actress, performer, and a TV radio host. And so the thing, Ali and I always like to call her the QVC Queen of Canada. That's my personal reference to Ali, but we have each other on speed dial, and I've really come to know Ali on a very fun personal level. And the thing about Ali is her ability to walk through the opportunity and how to sell yourself. So she sells herself every day and looking into a lens, and that is a story that she will talk to you about. And so it's a really interesting opportunity to listen to what she has to say. She has a new book that's just recently been out. And it's leveraging people that maybe have recently lost a job, or maybe you are looking for a job and you're trying to clear the clutter of competition going into this new year. And so that's a book you want to tap into, and Allie's going to talk more about that on the podcast. We also, one of our featured guests is Terry Levine. Now, Terry Levine has created a business called The Heartpreneur. And The Heartpreneur, as Terry will tell you, is running a heart-based business. And I have really learned a lot from Terry and the different levels of expertise that she brings to the industry itself. So you want to tap in, you want to learn what an heartpreneur is and how Terry best describes it. And then just to wrap up this original series, we also have Lou Bear. And the thing I love about Lou, and you'll listen to this, is her voice is just captivating. For some reason, I love Lou's voice. But Lou is the president and the CEO of Civility Experts Worldwide. Now, she has clients all over the globe, and she comes to us with really specific stats and research around being civil in the workplace and the many, many levels of civility. And I found that podcast interview with Lou just to be really, really captivating because how she positions what she has to share is everything. So again, go to iTunes and download 22 Motivational Minutes with Marlo. Again, these people are experts in the industries. They have multiple books that you can learn from to position yourself. And we made this specially for you. So have an awesome rest of your day. God bless, and thank you for being part of this.